It's Tuesday Hoops. Up next, the combo guard coming on strong. Eric Gordon and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Miami Heat and their unstoppable scorer, Dwyane Wade. Clippers, Heat, coming right up.
It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Miami Heat. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg as we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here are the five for the Clippers. Baron Davis and Eric Gordon pair up in the backcourt. Al-Farouq Aminu and Blake Griffin at the forward sets. And Jordan. And for Miami, Chris Bosh and Ilgauskas in the middle. Mike Miller is out there with Dwyane Wade and LeBron. You know, Clark, considering the Heat were a team with so many free agents, a lot of whom knew they might not be coming back, they had remarkable chemistry in their locker room.
Yeah, I think that's a credit to the character of the players, but also the coaching staff. But they did a great job of playing unselfishly and focusing on wins over individual numbers. And I think you'd have to give a lot of that credit to the leadership of Dwyane Wade, quite honestly, Kevin.
Now here is Davis. Wade is covering. Aminu with it. He dumps it off. Griffin inside, working on Bosh. Clock is at 3. Fades back. Griffin's shot is off. And Clark, to expand on what you just said, a lot of the free agents were established veterans. Teams know what they can do individually, so the best thing they can do career-wise is just win.
Yeah, I agree with you there. That's a great point, Kevin. But also it speaks to the organizational leadership from the front office, and then you go into the locker room with Dwyane Wade, and the organization itself feels stable. I think the players can settle in and focus on the things that are going to give you the best chance to win.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. He's counting on getting a strong defensive performance out of his team today. He said it's something we've come to rely on. Our defense is really where it all starts for us. Let's see what they do, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. So defense is the key early on.
You know, it's not surprising, Kevin, when you think about the great team. So much of their game planning really starts at the defensive end of the floor.
James dishes, and he slams it home. Here's the replay on this right slam game.
That's good execution there. I mean, use that screen to give yourself an alley to the basket.
Right, and they use it well. It's reading what's ahead of you.
Yeah, nicely.
Miami on D.
Bosh posted career highs last season in points, rebounds, and field goal percentage. That's impressive. He really came up big going into free agency.
Yeah, good season, didn't he?
Very strong.
Now here's Wade. Inside to Bosh. LeBron. Wade against Griffin. Wade passes to Bosh. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Clark, when you talk about Chris Bosh, he really hit the weights prior to the season. How much of a difference do you think that made in his game?
You know, I found whenever I trained hard and lifted weights, more than anything else, it was the confidence you gained from going through that kind of rigorous preparation. You just had a different mindset. That work created in your attitude an aggressiveness and a strength, and I think that's the greatest benefit any player gets from lifting weights.
That's an interesting point. Now here is Davis. And Griffin backs in. Money on the 10-footer.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Here's Miami now. Here's Wade. Outside Bosh. Wade working against Davis. With the fadeaway. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Your best bet is to deny him that position. Do your work early on defense. Once he gets inside on you, you've already lost the battle.
Eric Spoelstra in his 3rd season with the Miami Heat, second youngest coach in the NBA.
You know, his father was a longtime NBA executive, so he grew up around the game, and he's the first Filipino-American head coach of any North American.
Oh, watch out below. Run for cover, young fella.
Good execution on the break leads to a nice bucket.
Here is Davis. 1:59 left in the first. You look back at the Clippers last season, they trade away Marcus Camby, middle of the year. Chris Kaman, their center, was vocally unhappy about it. They had some issues.
Understandably so, Kevin. I mean, Kaman enjoyed playing alongside of Camby, and when you've only made the playoffs once in your 7 years in the league, that'll certainly lead to some frustration.
The Clippers did, though, get cap space.
Now you just need Griffin to be healthy so Kaman can feel like he's got somebody to battle inside with him on a nightly basis. When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Mike Miller. And then for the Clippers, Gomes comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Baron Davis. Here's Bledsoe. Gordon with a screen on Chalmers. Here's Gomes, and it falls, freed up off the pitch.
He'll make that shot all game long. The defense has got to get over the top of that screen.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, this Miami team, of course, has powerhouse potential as they've assembled King James, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh, an all-star cast. But it'll take some time for this new roster to gel, and the Heat know that the faster they can get on the same page, the better their chances of winning a championship. Back to you guys.
Yeah, building chemistry on the court will be their focus. Thanks, Doris. Chalmers against Gordon. Bosh can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 6. Up high and down hard.
He made sure to get a little extra hang time there, just to rub it in the defender's face a bit.
Look out below. I wasn't sure he was ever going to come down. That was the Sprite Slam Cam moments ago. Highlight real action right here. LeBron outside. Bosh the screen. LeBron up top. Gomes covering. Gordon against Wade. Way on the clock. Kept alive. Here comes Bledsoe. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. A 10-footer. Gomes misses. And here is Chalmers. First quarter over, and big numbers up on the board. Heat out front, leading by 4.
Well, they're in attack mode now, Kevin. Every time they get the ball, they're coming right at you, looking for contact, and looking for buckets right at the 10.
And we'll return momentarily.
I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know.
A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter.
Swear it feels like the last few nights we've been everywhere, babe, but I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Here's Wade. For LeBron James, last season ended with another tough defeat. This time, Clark, courtesy of the Boston Celtics.
And it's got to be frustrating for him, Kevin, to be the MVP, to have the best record in the league, but yet again, meet defeat before you can even get back to the finals. Disappointing.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Al-Farouq Aminu. Davis is out there with Bledsoe. Then there's Chris Kaman and Jordan. Here is Davis. And Clark talking about LeBron. He didn't seem himself as the Celtics closed him out. You know, the elbow injury and everything. It just wasn't him.
Yeah, certainly. At one point, that elbow injury caused him to shoot free throws left-handed, but I think it was more the Celtics than the injury.
That was definitely a factor. You're right. Well, Heat leading by 6. Clark, go back a year ago. This Miami team was tied with the Bucks for third best in defensive efficiency in the NBA.
Yeah, you know, you look at Wade, but it does show you that it's a team effort when you talk about being effective at the defensive end of the floor.
You brought up total team effort on the defense. Is defense more about schemes, Clark, and communication than, say, personnel?
Not more, but clearly it's more than just personnel. It's a combination of personnel, but schemes and communication are very important. As a matter of fact, I would say personnel, communication, and then schemes.
And that one's good by Miller.
That's unselfish team basketball right there, Kevin.
Here is Davis looking for his first bucket of the game. Wade is covering. Kaman covered by Ilgauskas. Baseline jumper, and it's Kaman missing.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Here's Wade. Connects from in close. Wade's got 8.
I love his tenacity and aggressiveness on offense. He's lightning quick and loves to take it to the rim.
And the Clippers call time here.
Now coming to the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Heat dancers.
Here's Davis. Smith outside. Back to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his second basket of the game. Here's Chalmers. Not on the scoreboard yet. LeBron dishes to Bosh. Clippers trail by 9. The break is on. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Again, the miss by Gordon.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Clark, when you look at Eric Gordon out of Indiana, he can fill it up from the outside, but he certainly has the strength to finish inside.
Kevin, that's a great call on your part. Gordon, physical, explosive, aggressive scoring guard, and he's a guy who can find his way to the basket with force.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, after being fired as coach of the Bulls, it didn't take Vinny Del Negro long to catch on with another team. He aggressively pursued the head coaching vacancy with the Clippers. Sources say he wowed them with his detailed plans on how to develop youngsters such as Blake Griffin and Eric Gordon. They went as far as to describe him as charismatic and even presidential. Not bad for a young man, guys.
Sounds like he made a big impression. Thanks, Doris. Here's Smith. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas. First personal foul, team's first. Shooting for Los Angeles. Craig Smith. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The Clippers came in 12th, Clark, in the West last season. 29 up, 53 down. But you know what? They were not that bad against the Eastern Conference.
Almost 500, Kevin. 14 and 16 in interconference play. Yet again showing while the East has some terrific contenders up top, there are definitely some pretenders hanging out in the middle.
So both teams changing it up here. The Heat leading by 7. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Griffin. LeBron against Griffin. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Heat ball. At the line, Mike Miller. Shooting.
This Heat team really had to ride D. Wade's shoulders last year.
Well, nothing new there, Kevin. I mean, they really leaned on him for a lot of things. Everything in the stat sheet was something Dwayne had to do. Score, rebounding, assist, defense. I think some players got a little too used to leaning on him and expecting him to make every play.
Sometimes you stand around and wait for him to bail you out.
That's right, and you become a spectator instead of a playmaker.
Here's Bledsoe. No points for him. Bibby covering. Here's Gordon. And and sinks it from 3.
When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
LeBron with it. 10 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Blake Griffin.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
LeBron James. 2.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, Kevin, they need to crash the boards effectively here.
Here's Gordon, and another 3 for the Clippers.
For 3.
Here's Bibby. 31 seconds left in the second. Miller kicks to Bibby. Let's go with the 3. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Bibby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Miller against Gordon, and it's Miller picking him up. Here's Griffin, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there. Here is Bibby. LeBron outside. What a big-time shot to beat the buzzer.
You got to be cool and confident to hit a shot like that. He is, and he delivers.
And the first half is now in the books.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 13 points and 1 assist. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
We'll be back momentarily.
Damon Bruce here, and it's time now for HP at the half. An impressive start for the Heat. They've played gritty D and have been hauling in the defensive rebounds. For LeBron, it's been way too easy against the Clippers. He's got 13 points, added 3 rebounds as well. And battling nonstop, the Los Angeles Clippers. They're stroking it from outside, hitting the 3 ball with ease. The first half performance by Eric Gordon, just terrific. He's carrying the team, doing everything he can to put them over the top. Checking out the leading scorers from both sides in this one, you know they're ready to play a big second half. And that'll just about wrap things up for us. Thanks so much for watching. Now let's send you back to Kevin and Clark. I'm Damon Bruce, and we'll catch you next time.
Now the second half about to begin in just a moment. Here's Wade. 10 points for him. Clark, when you look at the Clippers, there's no question there's talent on this roster. But an organization that's become synonymous with losing over the years, sometimes it's tough to shake that reputation.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, it's a tough burden to bear, and it's hard to change that mindset when you've been losing so much. So it's about pride, commitment, and a refocusing.
LeBron and Bosh are the 3 and the 4. Mike Miller is out there with Dwayne Wade and Ilgauskas. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Tell you what, you get close like that every time, you'll have a productive offense.
So when you look at this Clippers roster, can the talent overcome what has made them not much of a factor in the Western Conference?
I think they will have a chance to do that, Kevin, but it'll have to happen incrementally. It's not something that will immediately flip. They're going to have to do it in stages, but they've got material there. I mean, their pantry is not barren. I mean, there's some good food in there.
Here's Jordan, stuffed. Well, this guy is a real pro. Zydrunas Ilgauskas, 7'3", 13th year out of Lithuania, Clark. Last season, he set a record for games played in a Cleveland Cavs uniform. Special player.
Yeah, he really is, and one of the most popular players in the history of Cleveland sports teams, not just the Cavaliers. He was traded away around the trading deadline in the Antoine Jameson trade. Was waived and then returned to the team. But he started to show his age a little bit, but a remarkable career considering the foot injuries he had early on.
Those are good points. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Miami. Chalmers comes in for Mike Miller. Here's Davis. Here's Gordon. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Chris Bosh.
Take a look at what Eric Gordon's been doing. He's got 13 points, and he's nailed 3 from long range. That's 9 points from deep. Inside, outside, it hasn't mattered. He's hitting from all over the floor.
At the line for the Clippers, Eric Gordon.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Wade. 10 points for him. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
These guys are putting on a clinic. They're playing with confidence, and their offense is really flowing.
And here is Davis. Outside Gordon. And Griffin backs in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gordon. Yes, from downtown. Gordon's got 17 now. Heat on offense. They've led by as many as 14 points. While the Clippers, Clark, managed to maintain a winning record at home last season, the road was a completely different story.
Yeah, it was a totally flipped script. 8-33 on the road. The second straight season now where they've only managed 8 road wins. I mean, that's 16 road wins in 2 seasons. Got to get better there.
That's tough. Pass to Jordan. Buries the short-range shot.
Looks like they've made some adjustments, some good ones. They've really come out focused here in the second half. That's impressive.
And again, it's Dwayne Wade. He's got 14. But another season, another opportunity. The Clippers with an intriguing mix of youngsters and veterans this year.
I agree wholeheartedly with you there, Kevin. I mean, who knows? Maybe this will be the season they get back into the playoff picture. I mean, a presence and a talent like a Blake Griffin can change the fortunes of a team immediately.
And some changes here for the Heat. Ilgauskas is checked in for Haslem. Miller comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Here's Jordan. And he gets the bucket. Foul is called. 1 free throw for him.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
The and one is good, so a 3-point play that time. Well, I like this kid. 6'11", DeAndre Jordan, third year out of Texas A&M, physical specimen. But he's got to work on his shot, Clark. You were mentioning this before. He only shot 34% from the line last season.
Well, there's no question about that, Kevin. I mean, he's kept up a daily ritual of trying to make 200 free throws a day, and if he continues to do that kind of work, certainly he'll get better at the line. He came into the NBA really raw. Only played 1 year at Texas A&M, and as a result, his progress has been slow. But I wouldn't be ready to give up on him yet. This kid has a chance to be a solid player, so let's see how he does this season and going forward.
Well, Heat leading by 9. Now LeBron. He's got 15. With the
Excellent defense, and the steal earns him a quick bucket in transition.
Here's Miller. 7 points in the game. Here's Bibby. Picked up by Davis. And they get it. And Bosh gets it to go on the assist by Bibby. Bosh has got 6.
Great pick there. The defender was stopped in his track, and it freed up the easy basket.
Aminu. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
So it's Miami now. They lead by 7. LeBron, left side. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. 17 points for LeBron. Now here is Davis. Gordon kicks to Jordan. Here's Griffin, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Miller with the ball. Easy shot, and LeBron with the basket, the assist from Miller. 19 points for LeBron.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Here's Aminu, and that's off as he tries to beat the buzzer. And the third quarter is over, and a good finish looks to be in store for all of us. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Absolutely. He's scoring well, and he's doing it with excellent efficiency. That's the key. He's playing within himself and getting good looks.
Live from Miami, we're back in a moment. And now let's send it to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Heat put together, they get the Sprite Spark Award. They found the winning recipe offensively, and with each bucket, they continue to build on this lead, guys.
And thank you, Doris. That run was a defining moment for sure.
Yep, that's exactly when it all came together.
Here is Davis. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Chris Kaman. Davis is out there with Foy. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu and Jordan. Oh, wow! Rips in the ferocious jam.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
And Miami has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Wade. It's blocked. It stays here.
He tried to sneak past, but didn't quite make it. Wasn't able to get it done. He's got to be a little more careful in that situation.
Here's Wade. He's guarded by Davis. Wade gets the bucket.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Now Foy. Behind the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And they cut it to 6.
Explosive offense. These two teams have been going at each other this entire game.
And here's Wade. With the floater, that's good. And the Heat lead by 8.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
Kaman backing down. Shoots it. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Kaman's got his second bucket. The Heat leading by 6. Now Wade. And it's Miami with another.
He's done a really nice job of maintaining focus, staying sharp, and providing his team with offense.
And here's Aminu. Backing down is Jordan. Wade gets a hand on it. It's 1-on-1. Tipped.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Takes the 3. Kept alive. Foy with it. Jacks up a 3. That's good.
Kevin, you can't rest or blink at all on him. He's a dangerous scorer, and you have to know where he is at all times.
Miller with a screen on Davis. Here's Stackhouse. Beyond the arc. Dwayne Wade, and that's good.
That's a good job going right back at him with the 3 of their own.
Clippers trail by 8. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 8. 2:15 after the fourth. different look for Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Ilgauskas. LeBron comes in for Jerry Stackhouse. And it's Chalmers in for Eddie House. The Clippers also changing it up. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Kaman. Gomes comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Gordon in for Randy Ford. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Vinny Del Negro was going over with his team. He told them, hey, we're not playing our game here. We've got to get out on the fast break and push the tempo. We love to run. Let's go do it. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. On the wing, Dwayne Wade, defended by Gordon. Wade against Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. 4 on the clock. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Boy, this is fun to watch. This guy is putting on a show right now. He's making it look really easy.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 10. 1:48 left in the game. The Clippers making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. Here is Davis. Outside Gordon. On deep. Scooped up. And he flushes it down with one hand.
That's why he's got the reputation as one of the NBA's great rebounders. Because of putbacks like that.
Well, that's what we've become accustomed to when he gets in position under the glass like that. Miller. Shot is off. Now the Clippers take it the other way. Here's Aminu, covered by Miller. Aminu misses.
The D was right on him and forced him to use the fadeaway J. Tough shot, tough break.
Wade outside. Here's LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. 2 on the clock, and the shot is good. LeBron's now got 21 in the game.
They're leading by double digits, and I'd say this game is essentially done.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 10. 56 seconds left to the fourth. Udonis Haslem, who's checked in for Miami. Here is Davis. Hits the quick shot. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
Wade against Gordon. Now here's Wade. Defended by Gordon. Fades back, and it's Miami with another.
I think they've sealed this one. Not enough time left to mount a comeback. Kevin, not much they can do right now. Time is not on their side.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Chalmers against Davis. The 3-ball. That doesn't go either for Davis. And here comes LeBron. And good from the low block. LeBron's now got 23.
Way to close out an opponent. Kevin, I think we're done here.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.